Hey everybody, welcome to Subnautica. This is going to kind of be like a greatest hits episode, I imagine. We have over here our vehicle station, our vehicle bay, and we're going to build the Neptune launch platform. And this is going to begin, holy hell, it's huge. But this is going to begin, I still have to go to the island and rid myself of the disease. Oh, I have to, sorry, I'm no longer infected, but I do need to stop the gun. But there's going to be, I imagine, a lot of building in this episode to escape. So, we're going to kind of see what happens. We're going to kind of go back, look through all the resources, see what we need. This is crazy. Alright, let's climb up. Large hole for the rocket. This thing is huge. Holy cow. This is very exciting though. This is gonna be an exciting episode. Alright, what do we got here? So we need a plasteel ingot, copper wire, and lubricant to get the gantry. So that is the next step for this episode. So what we're gonna kind of do is we're gonna honestly whoosh. We're going to kind of see what we have everywhere. And we're going to figure out what we need and where it all is. So, I need a plasteel ingot. I'm going to just write this down as I'm going forward. We need a plasteel ingot. Oh, I forget the middle one. A lubricant. Whoopsie doodle. We'll be fine. And what was the last one? Sorry, I want to be going towards my Cyclops. What was the last one? Thinking in my head, was it a wire? Was it copper wire? I think it was copper wire. We're going to assume that that's what it was. We can make copper wire, no problem. We can actually probably do that in our Cyclops. I wonder actually if it's just in here, blueprint. Nuclear reactor. Haven't found all the pieces for. That's pretty funny when you think about it. Who needs it though, right? Who needs it? Copper wire, lubricant, and a plasteel ingot. Those are things we can do. So I think what we're also actually going to do is we're going to be going down to Julie Base and we're going to be picking it apart. There's a lot of really strong resources there that I think would be good to have. I think it just would be good for us to have those resources. So I think what is going to happen is, there's going to be a lot of cutting in this episode as we go from point A to point B, and we're going to aim to do everything we need to do within this episode. We're going to try to just get it all done, and we're going to get off this planet, and we're going to say goodbye to the Subnautica series. And I think this is the episode where we're going to do it. As I said, there's probably going to be a lot of jumping around, but that's just to avoid me talking about how we're going to find these pieces and build these pieces and yada, yada, yada. Instead, we're just going to get everything done step by step. You're going to see what I do when I get to the important places, and we're going to see what happens. How does that sound to everybody? I think it sounds like a good time. Honestly, I'm very excited. Like right now at this point, I'm just interested to get this all done, because when this is done, like, we've done it. I think that's the biggest thing here. Like we've beaten a game that I thought I would not be able to beat. Unpowered. You kidding me? You kidding me? Everything's dead? Everything's dead? 0, 0, 0. I made you out of clay. Let's take these batteries out. Who cares if they weren't charged? Okay. Oopsie. I could probably just... I have some more 100s. I think I have one more 100. Let's just get some power in here. Let's charge these guys. Do. We have some 100s. We want to load those in when we can, where we can. Let's get some power going. Honestly, my maintenance of this thing has gone down, but I think we're just so far out of that point. I think at this point now it's just like... we're at that, we're ready to say goodbye. So it's gonna be a bit sloppy. 2 copper. Well, we have 2 copper. We're ready to say goodbye. And we're ready to say goodbye with open arms, to be honest. Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys down at Julie Base. Hey everybody, we're down here in Julie Base. We're doing a bunch of stuff. Because we got a lot of resources coming. I'll tell you guys that much right now. And I think, honestly, the best way of going about a lot of the stuff we need to do is we're going to be taking stuff apart. We're going to be taking a bunch of things. Attach components, yeah. We're going to be saying goodbye to a lot of the wonderful history that we've built here, folks. But I think that's just kind of how it has to go. I think that's just, we're done in here. Like, we have finished up within our world. So we want to come up here. No, we actually want to deconstruct this ladder. And then we can probably say goodbye to both of these rooms. Don't worry, Russ, we're taking you. We're putting you in our time capsule. That is a promise. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff we need to build. I'll be real, I looked at the full list of everything just so I could, like, not have to backtrack as much between episodes. And holy cow, I have a general idea of what we need, and there is a lot. We also actually need to explore the Lost River a bunch to look for some of the... That's outside, isn't it? To look for more of those yellow crystals, because we need a bunch of those. I don't know how I have it written down. I'm not looking at it right now, though. Right, this I want. Come to me. And this long tube. Come to me. Okay. So we can build some more of these titanium ingots, because we need a lot of titanium ingots for this, which makes total sense. We have 1, 2, 3, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. I built one too many. Hopefully we don't need more. Okay, in the stuff one, I have a bunch of lithium. So we're gonna build some. My cat is wailing out there. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. We're gonna build some of these plasteel ingots. And we're going to look to see what else we need. On the plus side, the best thing about the base building in this game is the fact that you can just do everything. So we have 1, 2, 3, we need 4 plasteel ingots in total. Exciting. So I think I can put this lithium back. We don't need this lithium anymore. I do probably want this copper wire. We're going to want all of this. I need this aerogel. We probably need some rupees too, I'd wager. So let's grab them. Glass we want. You know, we're just going to grab a bunch of this stuff. We are going to run out of room pretty quick. Silver, gold, rupee, nickel, nickel. Red eye. Good job, buddies. So as I said early in this episode, I would have loved to finish this all in one, but I don't think we're gonna. I think this is going to be a 2-part finale. I just think by the way it is, because I want to still, make some progress. And we don't have any power cells right now either. Maybe a trip, you know what, we're gonna poke around a bit with, look for the yellow crystals. Because that's what we need. We need some yellow crystals. And then hopefully we can find some. Oh. Mr. Seamoth does not like that. There were some up here. Yeah, so it's just going to be a lot of looking around for these kind of things. which is... Oh, there's one right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hello. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. We knew that. All right. According to my list up here, it says we need 4 of them. So we're going to search for 4. We need a lot of junk. I'll tell you guys that much right now. I think I have enough to make the next step. So maybe we do that and we just do this piece by piece. The Ghost Leviathan is down here somewhere having a party. But frankly, we're just going to kind of ignore him and keep our eyes open for some of that yellow sulfur, which seems to spawn specifically... Oh, does he see me immediately? Okay, we'll just charge up. We'll just scare him. Like, we'll just scare him away right away. Be like, we're not here. We're not here for you. We're here for exclusively this stuff. Which we're just going to grab, get back in the Seamoth, and keep going on our way. Oh, baby. I think we need 1 more after this. I think we need 4 when all is said and done. Alright, he's yelling at us again, I think. So we'll just let him get stuck in the trees. It looks like he's already bored of us. Alright, so in a perfect world, we find 1 more yellow crystal somewhere down here. Wouldn't that be really sweet if we can just get all the yellow crystals we need? I think there's one right there. Oh, baby! It's a good day. All right, let's get out of here. All right, I will see you guys back at the launch pad, where I believe we have everything. Do I have the lubricant? We do. We're going to build the next step, and then maybe we're going to store a lot of the stuff we need in Mitchell Base so we can actually do the stuff we need to do. Something's yelling at me. It's you! No one likes you! No one! God, this thing's huge. It's ginormous. Alright, so I think we have everything we need for this one. Let's go. Construct. Build! Oh, the music! Look at it go! Look at it go! Alright, so our thing's loaded, but we are going to drop a lot of things off where we don't need them. And then we're just going to focus on the next step once this is done constructing. Let's go down and watch. Yeah, baby! Good job! That probably takes us up there, doesn't it? Oh, this is so cool. Call elevator, activate elevator. We can go up, fall, and die. Sounds like a good time. Well, look at all those floaters right there. That's actually pretty neat. All right, we did it. Step 2 of this rocket is complete. All right, so we need plasteel ingot, 3 nickel ores, 2 aerogels, and a wiring kit. Everything else we can kind of just leave as they are right now. But I think we can actually get there. The problem is the nickel is back on our Cyclops in the nickel container. But that's okay. We can just grab a bunch of these gel sacks. All right. Because we can come here and we need to make 2 aerogel. So that is our second aerogel done. The wiring kit, what we need is 2 silver ore. We have 1 silver ore. The silver is going to be the sticking point. The silver is going to be the thing that we're going to have to search for the most. So I think I'm going to go back to the Cyclops, see the silver situation. We're going to need a bunch of silver. So once again, I'm going to be looking for silver off camera. Just because, well, what's exciting about me looking for silver, right? Ooh, good. All that healing to just blow it all away. See you guys in a few seconds. You doing okay, buddy? You don't look like you're doing okay. So I bet you guys are probably wondering, hey, Justin, why don't you go into your... That's lead. We don't need lead. Lead can literally go to hell. You're probably wondering, wait a minute, Justin. What about your prawn? Why don't you just go in your prawn and get what you need to get? Great question. Also, I'm going to follow that up with the statement of great idea. I should do that, shouldn't I? The problem is, I'm scared. I'm still scared. And currently, right now, the prawn is sitting on Megan Island over there, just taking up space because I'm too scared to walk it back on the bottom of the whole ocean. All right, there's the silver we needed. We are going to need a lot more, but that's enough for me to at least get to the next step of our adventure. So, yeah, I probably should just use the prawn to go around and grab a bunch of resources. But, excuse me, sir. Sorry, don't mind me. But I'm not, because, once again, I'm a scared little baby boy. That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Baby steps, right? That's what this is all about. We do it step by step, and eventually we will have everything. I can turn off that GPS. Get out of here. We don't need you anymore. But that's right, baby steps, and eventually we'll be okay. All right, Neptune boosters. Holy crap, they're huge. This is done, this is done, this is done, this is done. Cross it all off my list, and let's see what the next step is. Yeah, this thing's gonna take a while, but you know, it's exciting. It's also like, this right here feels like progress, baby. Oh, baby. Look at us go. Looks like there's a ladder in case I fall in. That's funny. All right, what's next? What's next? Okay, so we have the 4 sulfur. We need 4 kyanite. So we have that, but we also need to make 2 of these ion power cells, which I honestly have no idea how to do. So I can leave a good chunk of this stuff at base. We'll look up that ion power cell recipe, which we can actually just do right here. Oh, look at that, they're right there. 2 ion batteries and silicone rubber. All right, plot twist, ion batteries. So we're gonna need 4 pieces of silver, times 4 silver. 1 piece of gold, which we have, and then we need times 4 ion cubes. So we need times 2 gold, and then times 2 silicone rubber. And then the 4 kyanite. Okay, so this is a thing and a half. This all definitely isn't getting done in this episode. I think I might leave this recording going, just so, like I said, there's no way this isn't getting done here. All right, lots of rocks. Okay, more rocks. All right, we're gonna put them in. We're gonna put them in rocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and the plasteel ingots can go in here. This titanium ingot can go in here. These rubies can actually just go in this one. We don't need these. And this right now, I need 2 gold, so we're gonna keep that gold. This lead can probably go somewhere else for right now. See you later, alligator. We'll keep this. And you know what? For the old times, we're gonna eat some fish. I'm coming for you, Mr. Peeper. Whoa. You turned sideways and you went invisible. And then for the old times, we're gonna just catch some bladderfish and make some water. Wow, he did it again. They turned sideways and I just lose them in the dark. Hey, come here. Come here. Yum, yum. In my tum-tum. I also guess I don't need that spaceship. Once again, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to put inside of my time capsule. How I'm going to say goodbye to the world, essentially. All right, let's do something we haven't done in forever. Let's make some bottled water. Wow, with the bladderfish, this is a classic. This is old school Justin for sure. Yum, yum. All right, this can go in here. All right, we're gonna do some silver hunting. I think we're not gonna show that on camera because that's just me hitting rocks. That's not too exciting, is it?
Welcome aboard.
See you guys in the next episode. Oh, not the next episode. What am I talking about? See you guys in a few seconds. Again, this guy's not having a good time. Oh, hey, look at this. Is that an old pipe? Wow, that's a memory. That's a memory and a half, for sure. But I mean, like, if there's a time to swim down memory lane, apart from all the episodes that we named Swim Down Memory Lane, this would be the time to do it. That's what makes it so exciting to see all these old things from the old days. Back when I loved watching the early episodes of this series and seeing how I would, you're not silver, seeing how I would build pipes to go down like 40 meters. Justin's like, well, I don't want to run out of oxygen. I'm scared of running out of oxygen. Which, I mean, yeah, makes sense. Excuse me. It is scary to run out of oxygen in this game, but like, I mean, you've like never done it, Justin. So just have some faith in yourself, baby. I'm excited to see how I'm going to be taking a big break. I want to give the early access of Below Zero a bit more time before I dive into it. But I am excited to see the comparisons of how much the fear comes back, because it's inevitable that the fear will come back. Like, I'm honestly still scared of Subnautica, even though we've made it as far as we have, and as you know, we're halfway there, baby. Even though we have made it as far as we have in terms of bravery, which is, once again, to toot my own horn, is pretty impressive. All right. Oh, let's nail it. Watch this. Silver ore, baby! Oh, wow, it worked. Let's do it in this one, too. That's nothing. That was just a fish. All right. I have a bunch of ion cubes, not in here. I do need these, though, because we do need to make enameled glass. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 4 kyanite as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so mark the kyanite as done. The yellow crystal is done. We just got to make a bunch of power cells. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gold. So we also need some more gold as well. 4. So then we need some silicon rubber, which is very easy to make. Silicon rubber is just creepvine seed clusters. So that's easy for us to do. We can do that back at Mitchell Base. We need enameled glass. That's a future problem. And I'm going to need a bunch more gold. So maybe we have some gold hanging out in here. That's copper. I probably will need more copper too. So let's like grab it while we're here. Why not? And let's grab some salt for good measure. Why not? I think we're done with the majority of the things we need. We still need to do as well. Let us not forget that we also need to build, I believe it's this thing, which will require an advanced wiring kit, which does require 2 more pieces of silver. So it's a silver kind of day, folks. It's time for us to have another water bottle. Drink up. Drink some of that bladderfish fluid. All right, where is this? Okay, back to grinding it out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Maybe this one, you know what, I'm going to keep it on. We're going to finish this episode with me talking. Okay, so what makes Subnautica such a good game for me? Number 1, the world. The world design is incredible. You know, it's incredible. It's honestly one of the best worlds I've ever played in a game. The creativity in the design of the fish, the creatures, everything is just awe-inspiring for me. Number 2, the progression that you feel as a player. You are able to conquer your fears in this game unlike any game I've ever played before. as I've mentioned before, when I played something like Hearthstone, not Hearthstone, holy hell, Hearthstone, yeah, that's the scariest game I've played in my life. But when you play something like Dark Souls, you're not necessarily scared of what's waiting for you on the other side. It's more like you need to learn the mechanics, and that part is just a process. With this game, and I've played a lot of horror games that honestly haven't even made me blink. Lead? More like dead. But this game, it puts you into your fears and takes you out of your comfort zone completely and immediately. I mean, you open up the life pod after crash landing during the intro. If you go down in the bottom of the ship, the bottom of the pod, oh baby, you come out the other side and you're like, it's not as scary when you go in the bottom, but when you come out of the top of the pod, you are just surrounded by water. And isn't that just freaking nuts? I think we only need one, but I'm gonna grab two. So yeah, you're immediately placed right into the zone you do not want to be in. So you can't escape it. And there's nothing. Like, you look around, right? And there's nothing but water. I mean, now I have this badass fucking platform, but like, water, 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 right? Like, there's nothing. So immediately, for someone like me who's scared of deep water, or just water in general, you're like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And it keeps that fear surprisingly for the majority of the game. Yes, during the last little bits of the game, I did become a little more of a brave boy, but I actually think I have to thank the prawn suit for that. One of my viewers in stream, Synthetic Divine, has said that the prawn suit you can feel very safe in because you actually can maneuver pretty well vertically in it, but you also can stay low to the ground or get into places if you need to hide. And he's honestly 100% right. I fought a Sea Dragon Leviathan without fear in that thing, and I was scared of that thing from when I first saw the picture that someone left for me in a time capsule. So I think that's pretty incredible too. That I got to that point in the game where, yes, I was still scared, but at the same time, I was like facing it, which is crazy. All right. So I think now I should have 4 of these. Did I put it in here? Whoopsie. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I didn't need that many. We just needed 2. Okay. Then we come here, and we gotta make, boom, power cells, power cell. And I think that's all we need. Let's look at this. I think I need 1 of these plasteel ingots. So we need 1 plasteel ingot, check mark. 4 yellow crystals, check mark. 4 kyanite, check mark. 2 ion power cells, check mark. Let's go up to the roof and let's get the next part built. And then I think next episode, I said this one was probably going to be the final, but I think now it's pretty apparent the next episode is going to be the last one. I like sounding really Canadian. Next episode, eh? Boom. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's cross this. Oh, whoopsie, sorry everybody. Let's cross this off the list. All those things we've done. Let's go and let's see what the last thing we need is. Wow. Eat it, Aurora. This is the new Aurora. This is what I'm gonna fly, huh? It always blew my mind when I realized that the rocket ship is literally only like the thing on top. Everything else is just the thrusters to get it up into the air. Cockpit. All right, Cyclops shield generator. Enameled glass. So then we need 1 times plasteel, 1 times enamel, 1 times computer chip, and then 1 times Cyclops shield. Okay. That's it. Next episode. I'm wagering this is the end of the game. Next episode, we're going to be done with Subnautica, I think. So thanks for watching. See you guys for the next episode. What is this, the penultimate episode? Who would have thought? Bye, YouTube.